Hey, how's it going? I'm doing another video. I just did one. I did these 6 stormtroopers down here a minute ago, but now I'm gonna end with the spoiler because she's in an actual box. So we know who number 6 is gonna be, and I always, if there's a Princess Leia in the batch, she usually gets slid to the front because she's one of my favorite characters. So but yeah, today we are doing some Black Series. We don't often do Black Series, but I was filling around on eBay, and damned if a deal showed up for some Black Series action figures, and it was 5 main characters from a relatively recent Star Wars movie. Not the new trilogy, but it was, well, it was either Rogue Squadron or Solo: A Star Wars Story. Which one do you think it is? Tell me in the comments. And then even tell me in the comments which one you thought it was. Because there's only 2 of them it could be. Because I don't think there's any other Star Wars movies besides the Caravan of Discouragement. Oh, and they're in nice little baggies, which means I can kind of pick them up out of there one at a time. Oh, let's see. Who's in the middle? Who's this? This will tell you what movie it's from. Oh! Ladies first. Look who we got. It's Kira from Solo: A Star Wars Story. And she's even got her blaster. So this is cool. I got the baggies. So she came with her blaster. That's very cool. And she came with a communicator. There it is. So there she is. I thought I saw some kind of holster on her, but maybe my eyes were tricked. Maybe I don't know. But she has I'm getting her set up first before I get too crazy here. She has a very cool little blaster. And yeah, very cool action figure. Very, very cool action figure. Yes. That was it was cool. It wasn't like too over spacey. What are we doing here? Put her down here with the Stormies. Can you even see her there? What about there? Can you see her here? What about there? There. Yeah, you can see her a lot better there. She's in the background. Hold on a second. I gotta do something. You know what that makes me want to say? Let's see who this is. Oh, nope. Lando, motherfucking Calrissian. I need to get the Endor, not the Endor, the Battle of Endor, Return of the Jedi version of Lando. I see him every once in a while. The General Calrissian. But for some reason, I haven't picked him up. He's always at Walmart and he's in the $24.99, and I have yet to find him on a clearance price, because I only buy Black Series if I get them on clearance, or like this is a bulk eBay, deal I just couldn't pass up. It was a good price. So that's why I got these guys. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not going to go, not even going to go pay $10 a piece for these at Ollie's. I just, not that into it. There. So weird. I want to put his blaster in his hand, but it's not wanting to get in there. And it keeps making me think that I'm going to knock the tie out. There we go. There, see, his finger is kind of meant to go in this. Wow, that's kind of weird. There we go. Got it. Oh, so the only way you understand that is to see it from this side. See, his finger is actually through the grip. See that? Now I could actually kind of I can button that up just a little bit tighter on the bottom there. I got to get up here where I can actually see it. But, oh my God, yeah. The devil's in the details, but wow, look at that. That finger is actually through the trigger hole. I mean, that's some action figure right there. That's cool. That is very cool. All right, Lando. You want to stand over here next to Kira? Let's get another good look at Lando. All right. Look at Lando. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you right in the face. Don't mess with me. Look at my tie. Look at my lovely, fantastic tie. Don't you just love it? Mm-hmm. You know, I got some other suits in this here Black Series, too. You need to get them all. Get all my suits. Get all my capes. Get all my stuff. You love it. You know you love it. I think there is actually a couple more versions of Lando from this movie. Yeah. It was cool. It was a cool movie, for sure. I liked it. Yeah. Wow, that's kind of weird. There we go. That's much better. Yeah. Couldn't get him stand. And now we've got Kira and Lando. Whoa, who do you think we're going to get next here? That's somebody small. That's somebody bulky. That's somebody smoky. Who's this? Ham salad. Would you look at that? If it isn't ham salad, let's see. You got all your stuff? I don't think he has his blaster. Oh, he does. He does have a blaster. He does. Han Solo does have the blaster. Look at that. So, I'm going to put the blaster in the holster. I'm going to put Han's hand well, there we go. Actually, I'm going to put his hand on... I'm going to put the blaster in his hand really quick before I do anything. Because I want his finger on the trigger like he's ready to shoot. Just like I did with Lando. This is probably something you don't see in 3 3/4 all the time. Is look how that detail, that really pops through there. He's really holding that blaster. This is far superior than any other action figure. The 12-inch action figures didn't even have that kind of articulation. I mean, they were cool, but they didn't have that. They weren't that cool. I'm going to have him just kind of where he's pulling his blaster out. There we go. Here you go, ham salad. Who's this? Who could it be now? Oh, nice. It is her. Other lady of the line. I think her name is L13 or something like that. L3. L337 or something like that. There we go. I don't have the 3 3/4 version of her. Kind of bums me out that I didn't collect back then. I should have gotten some of those. But this is a very cool action figure. I don't think she has any weapons. There wasn't anything packaged with her. She never really did have any thing like that I can remember. But she's a very interesting looking droid. And you can just see where she's gone and made all the upgrades to make herself who she is. Very unique droid, if you've read the lore about L3. I think it's L337 or something like that. Huh. It's just hard to stand. I think maybe we need to move him over, her over. There we go. Let's see how we're doing here. Is I'm kind of voting on my favorites when somebody doesn't want to stand, like this action figure. They become even not a favorite. So she's gonna have to sit. There, she's dead. She just got shot or something. Knocking my stormtroopers over. There she is. She's dead. Maybe Chewie can save her, because I know that's who this is. That's right. Chewbacca. Let's get him out of this package here. You know what we say when we hear Chewbacca? We say... And, oh, threw the bag down there, not realizing we threw a pair of Chewy goggles in the mix. We don't want to lose our Chewy goggles. Hey, Chewy goggles. Oh no. I broke Chewy's goggles. Oh my god. Doing a YouTube video, but I gotta rethread Chewy's goggles. Holy crap. Let's see if I got something that'll help me do that. I don't know. This might need to be like, I don't know. I can't even see what I'm looking at here. Sometimes when you got a kit bash stuff, it's when it comes out of the package and you can't put that motherfucker together, no matter how hard you try. There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do very carefully here is I got that back through there. I am going to try to back it up to where it's probably, yeah, that's probably better right there. Then I can go. Sorry, I'm going to have to loop this, but I can't do it and watch the camera to see what I'm doing on film at the same time. So I'm just trying to loop it in there, and I don't think I can do this quickly. I don't know, man. This is kind of becoming a nightmare. There we go. Maybe this will work. It's, it's been so long since I went to a good old Star Wars convention. Black Series hadn't even come out yet. I think the last time I was down for like anything sci-fi related at a convention was back in 2010 when I went down to Gen Con. That's now 15 years ago. I should probably go one of these days. There we go. I almost got this. Ah, that motherfucker. So I fixed it on the first side, but now it's off on the other side. So I'm just going to put it, in his hand. So he's just going to be holding his glasses with this other hand, I think. You motherfucker. Chewy, you bastard. There. I just want to put the glasses in his hand so it looks like he's just holding on to them. And then he's got this kind of crazy looking blaster. It's not his bowcaster that he eventually ends up with. Well, let's get this down here. There we go. There we go. I got him. Chewbacca. Alright, so we're going to put this Chewie over here. We got some Chewie over here. Alrighty. Now, we are going to open Princess Leia. I don't know if I went to Ollie's right now, if I would even find another Solo figure. I can't think of another Solo figure that I could have gone and got to go with this. There might have been another Lando, maybe. I don't know. I can't really remember what's in Ollie's right about now. I know there's a shit ton of her in Ollie's right now. You can get her a lot of places still right now. I think I even seen her at Target recently. Alrighty, there we go. All that and some sexy boots too. Well, that's cool. You know, I actually have a, what series is it? It's Leia. I can't remember what series it was. They were like a 12-inch action figure series that were out. And they were, I think I never saw them because they were in the girls' toy aisle with all the Barbie dolls and stuff. They were marketed toward girls. They were only the female characters. They had like Jyn Erso and Princess Leia, and they had this Endor rebel Princess Leia. And this, the Ewoks made her this dress, I guess, out of, I don't know, stormtrooper skin, probably. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Pretty screen accurate. Why she comes with the spear, I don't know. That's Wicket's spear. And she's got the same thing with the finger can actually go through the pistol grip hole. So I want to make sure I get that done. And it is hard to do. She's got tiny little fingers and a tiny little gun hole. There we go. There you go. I'll show you how that looks. Sorry about that. You couldn't see it on camera, but man, to get the finger through that hole like that was not the easiest thing to do. Okay, so, and then we're going to go ahead and put this, put the spear in her hand. So she's not one to be messed with because she will shoot you. But if that don't work, she will throw this spear through your throat. This is don't fuck with me, Leia. Take me out and buy me ice cream or I'm going to murder you. That's the kind of attitude this Leia has. She don't want to be fucked around with. That's what she's going to be. Yep. That's a cool looking outfit there. She just looks like she's got a grumpy look on her face. I'll put her over here next to Chewie. And there we go. Those are all my action figures for today. That's all my Black series. And once you go Black Series, you never go back Series. That's it. That's all I got. I guess that's it for these ones today. So, I don't know. What time is it? I don't know, because I can't see the clock. Well, maybe do a couple more. Maybe we'll do a couple more videos. This one's like 25 minutes. I'm going to end this one, but yeah, I think I'll do a couple more videos tonight. That way I can get a little content back up there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. Please.